Good afternoon. My name is Doug Jackson. I'm currently a correctional officer at Western Missouri Correctional Center and the Missouri Department of Corrections. Today's speech is about that inmates have it too easy in today's prisons and need to start serving hard time. This will, if the prisoners start having harder time in prison, this will lower the recidivism rates. Recidivism is defined by Merriam-Webster as a tendency to relapse into a previous condition or mode of behavior. In today's prisons, away from a few, the inmates have all the necessities of life plus extras. Some of those today are, they have 3 hot meals a day. Breakfast is usually anything from French toast, bacon and eggs, warm meal. Then lunch goes into spaghettis, meatloafs, other normal entrees, and then dinners are usually a big meal. Always constitution of vegetable and a meat. The Huffington Post reports that 18.2% of Americans can't afford 3 meals a day, which is a pretty big number. I mean, that's almost 20% of people can't eat 3 times a day when inmates get 3 nice hot meals a day. Another thing is medical. All inmates have free medical. They have a full line of medications, treatment. Basically, on most camps, there's a basically like a walk-in clinic. So anytime they have any type of medical problem, they can declare or fill out MSR form to go see a doctor. The Census Bureau's current population survey showed that 15.7% of Americans do not have health insurance in 2012. That's 15% of our law-abiding citizens don't have health insurance, whereas the inmates have it free of charge while they're in prison. Another thing while in prison, entertainment and recreation. On the outside, entertainment is a luxury, something that you have to do without if you can't afford it. Most prisons, every room has cable. Cable TV is already attached to the room, so if they buy TV, they can watch cable TV. Or if not, in every cell they have a TV in the day room where people can watch their favorite TV shows. On average, on the outside, cable TV costs around $40 a month just to have cable TV. While in prison, you can join sports leagues. They have softball tournaments, handball tournaments, basketball, volleyball. If you're on the outside and you want to join a softball league or a tournament, there's always an entry fee there. It's given to them for free. They have full set of gym equipment in their rec building, workout machines, weights, bicycles, treadmills, everything, keep them staying fit. They work out usually at least once a day, if not twice a day if they want to. An average membership costs anywhere from $30 to $50 on the outside for a normal citizen to stay in shape. Education is another big one. In Missouri, all inmates that do not have their high school diploma or GED are required to get that while they're in prison. So they have GED classes, and then they'll take a test to have their GED before they get released. In Missouri, it costs $95 to take the GED test, and it can cost anywhere up to about $200 just to take GED classes, the precursor to that, trying to learn what's going to be on the test. These are given free of charge for the inmates while they're in prison. Another education they have is vocational schools, like welding, diesel mechanics, carpentry, plumbing, electrical wiring. They have all access to go in and learn a skill and get an actual vocational degree to take with them on the outside. On average, a vocational student pays $33,000 to receive an education at a vocational school and get their diploma. And this is given to the inmates free of charge on taxpayer dollar. The recidivism rate for Missouri Department of Corrections is around 50%, and most other states range are close to the same. 50% means over half of inmates return to prison. They get out, they'll continue to commit crimes and repeat back in. And the conclusion of my speech today is, prison is not hard enough to make them scared of not committing crimes. They get in, it's easy. They they can do what they want. You know, they have to follow a few rules, and they get free meals, free medical, they can work out, hang out with friends. You know, back before, whenever they had to do hard labor and work, you know, you didn't want to go back to prison because you're going to be breaking rocks all day. Today, you know, it's almost like a summer camp, and so if we can get back into making the inmates serve hard time, which was used to be in a sentence, whenever you receive your sentence, you know, so and so amount of years in prison of hard time is what the judge would say, and they've taken that out, and we need to get hard time back into prison. Thank you for listening to my speech today. Have a good day.